Welcome to NeoEnglish, the podcast that helps you speak English confidently, especially about today's news.
Yes, each episode gives you real-world vocabulary and useful phrases through current events, so you can speak about what's happening around the world.
Today's story is serious. Whooping cough cases are going up again in the United States.
But don't worry, we're here to help you understand it in simple English. You'll learn what it means, why it matters, and how to use key vocabulary in conversation.
Let's begin. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also called the CDC, there were 8,485 cases of whooping cough reported in 2025.
That's twice as many as last year. Twice as many means 2 times more. For example, if last year had 4,000 cases, this year we have about 8,000.
Exactly. Another example is, if Phoebe had 1 cup of coffee yesterday, and today she drinks 2, she had twice as much coffee.
I often do. So, moving on, what is whooping cough?
Good question. Whooping cough is a contagious disease. It's a bacterial infection that causes coughing fits.
Contagious means it spreads easily from one person to another. Like when someone has a cold and sneezes near you, that virus travels in the air.
Or like COVID-19, which was highly contagious. You breathe near someone with the infection, and you might get it too.
It's most dangerous for babies. That's why doctors are worried. The disease can be very strong in young children.
The cough can be so bad, it's hard to breathe. That's why it's called whooping cough, the sound people make when gasping for air.
The number of cases started to soar this year. Soar means to rise very quickly.
For example, we can say gas prices are soaring, or his business is soaring, meaning it's growing fast.
So what's happening now?
Doctors are bracing for a tough year. Bracing means preparing for something difficult.
For example, you might brace for a storm by closing windows, or a student might brace for a big exam by studying hard.
And public health departments are working to control the spread. They track cases, give vaccines, and share information with the public.
Vaccines are medicines that help your body fight diseases before you get them. Whooping cough is one of the diseases people get vaccines for when they're babies, and again later.
Some children are not getting those vaccines on time. That's one reason the disease is spreading again.
Let's review the key vocabulary before we go.
First, twice as many. That means 2 times more. Like, last year we had 5 visitors. This year we had 10. So twice as many.
Second, contagious. Can spread easily from one person to another, like a cold or the flu.
Third, soar. This means something is rising quickly, like prices, temperatures, or number of cases.
Fourth, brace. Get ready for something hard or dangerous, like a storm, test, or in this case, a public health crisis.
Let's quickly retell the story in another way to lock it in.
Sure, in 2025, whooping cough, a disease that spreads easily, is making a comeback in the US. There have been more than 8,000 cases, twice as many as last year.
Doctors are worried, especially for babies. They are trying to prepare or brace for more cases.
The number of cases started to rise fast, or soar, this year. Public health workers are trying hard to stop the spread.
That's the story, and now you know how to talk about it in English.
Remember the key words: twice as many, contagious, soar, and brace.
We'll be back tomorrow with another story to help you improve your English, one news story at a time.
If you don't want to miss any updates, make sure you subscribe.
Thanks for listening to NeoEnglish.
See you next time.